Testing. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Just getting one last thing to get started. So let's see here. Just trying to get this all started real quick. So now what I'm gonna do is oh. Well, apparently I just learned out of randomly clicking buttons. Doing community post. And now we'll just get this started here. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. Now I should be able to show the live screen once I get this all sorted out. Sometimes, you know, when you do these things, you look at it and go, oh, that's fun and dandy. And then you're like, oh, wait, I forgot to click a button. Let's see here. Almost got the game overlay to capture. For some reason, it's not capturing from the defs, so just bear with me real quick here. There we go, from the defs.exe. Hey, there we go. Now we can continue on. So, from the defs, yes, this game. A very niche block combat-based building game. Wow, very exciting. Holy smokes. You can sense the energy. But anyways, joking aside, this is the first time I've live streamed from the defs. I have done I think it was like 2 videos in the past on this topic, but I knew far less than I do now thanks to community. And, well, this is probably the best looking boat design I've done with the help of a Discord community I joined recently as of 2 weeks ago? No, not 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Whoops, is it even a week? Gosh, I don't know where time went. So what's the goal of this one? Well, I'm building a Doom pack cannon here, a twin barrel advanced cannon here, fill in the space here with a very imaginative shape design, aka, you know, not really good at art kind of build. So while we're doing that, what's the goal of this boat? Well, it's designed to gauge other boats. There you go. Wow, very original. God, am I really coming up with that? So this game is very complex, and when I mean complex, there is stuff that I actually didn't even know existed, and I played this game off and on about 2 years now. I was not very active from the devs player until recently, so I'm not an expert, nor claim to be, but I can at least share some knowledge, and others can share knowledge as well of how this stuff works. For example, what I learned this week, if you hold down Q outside of build mode, you can get designer mode stuff in designer. But here's something I didn't know. When you click on that, you can actually refill ammunition, energy, and materials, and repair blocks. Or you can pull a warp or modify the AI, for example. They don't teach you that in the in-game tutorial. In-game tutorial still has a lot to be desired. Right now, before I do some interesting field tests of this design, I was going to try to finish up the very aesthetically non-OCD pleasing design. Oh my god, this looks... There's a reason why I failed art class when I was a kid. True story. So, that in mind, another thing that could help is when you press the middle mouse button and right click the mirror here, you can engage mirror mode perfectly every time. No more fumbling with the keyboards. You can get it all just right. Right now I'm just doing what's called up armoring, because I'm pretty happy with how these guns work for now. But I'm always willing to improve and learn as I go along here. And try to make this a little bit aesthetically better. I'm not very good with shapes, let's just put it that way. If you ask me to design a box, yes. The boxes are good. Oh my smokes. Man, I really didn't do a number on there. Holy moly. Okay, well, just have to figure out these corners and slopes in the meantime. That's for sure. So while I'm figuring out these corners and slopes, let's see. What was I thinking of? Oh, so the design of the boat was supposed to somewhat resemble like a 1950s or newer boat design, but then it ended up looking like an anvil. So I'm just gonna roll with it. You should see some of my older designs too, as people say. That's for sure. And you might be wondering, like, why is there no music? Well, that's because I don't usually do music during live streams, except for the game itself. But I just realized I probably should up armor the back of this, just like so. And then do a little test here to make sure it actually spins. Yes, it does. Perfect. Now we can up armor the advanced cannon here and start doing that as well. Another interesting thing that I was doing was recently I discovered through YouTube algorithm, because I'm really heavily into flight sims these days due to time and constraints and stuff, is there was an interesting old Japanese anime cartoon series called Area 88. And yeah, it is kind of like a ridiculous storyline, but it's actually pretty good. And given that it was made just before Top Gun, the original Top Gun was made, actually did pretty good. The story was, outside of some crazy stuff, is actually quite neat. What's also quite neat is my lack of art skills, once again. Just making cubes. Because, you know, cubes are the best. The nice part about block games, though, is at least if it works, you know? It's not like, oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. It's not like it has to be the most aesthetically pleasing design and then it's permitted to function. Although it does help, and there is actually a point of actually making shapes work well. I'm just not there yet. Do I want to get there? Yeah, of course. But right now, this is the best I can come up with aesthetically, is doing these slopes and stuff. Which I don't think is a bad thing. I mean, it's obviously working to a point. Wow. Except for this part back here. I don't know why that's not covered. Kind of want to protect your parts and stuff as well. So maybe do it like that. And then, no, that doesn't look good. Do it like this here. But don't worry. Unlike the first live stream I did today, this one will actually have more action. And I actually do know how to do action this time. What? Brick houses with the kids are so much better than the Bible. That is a great idea. Results in the formation of the soul power in your state. Cat's taillights in the in the truck. Oh, hey, what's up, Jay or Jonas? Oh my god. Your phone once again. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Wow, how's it going? I think I might have to move this chat box just a little bit differently. Let's see, some of the what I'm doing right now, Jay, welcome to the live stream, is I'm building that anvil that I showed you in the Discord DM. It's been coming along. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing. My favorite songs about being unemployed for the update on the Stimmy Strix to sleep in my own intestine is so good. Oh my. It's an iron. Yeah, it definitely is an iron. That's for sure. Huh. Why? Like a clothing iron. Yes. It is like a clothing iron. Oh my goodness. This chat box is still... the one you... Yes. It does look like the one you... do a clothing ironing. I'm just trying to move the chat box so you can actually see what it looks like as well. But yeah, welcome to probably the least artistic looking boat you'll probably ever see. Yep, it does function though. I mean, thankfully it's not this isn't a real warship, because if this was a real warship, this probably would sink. Let's just put it lightly. So, another thing that this game allows you to do, because it's got a better shape and looks better than the Zeton, aka... Yes! Oh my goodness, Jay. That's so true. So, in case you don't know what he means by that, he's just talking about in World of Warships, there's a German battleship that's called the Zeton, and it looks like the Star Destroyer from Star Wars, but it doesn't look as cool as the Star Destroyer from Star Wars. And what he's saying is the Zeton is so hideous that this boat is much better aesthetically. In case you didn't know what we were talking about boat-wise. With oversized turrets. Yeah. Unfortunately, with From the Depths, because it's a fantasy block game, there are some artistic liberties you can and actually have to do, and it's also because of my bad art skills as well. But there is actually a point of doing this, well, albeit as I hopefully learn better shapes in the future. Turns out the Zeton is so large, they don't even fit on the Citadel. Yeah, that's right. I remember you showed me that one picture of the Zeton. Oh god, I'm sorry. I just turned it into Ring Slaps and Zeton jokes. But yes, it is true. What Jay is saying is absolutely correct. They're wider on the bottom than the ship's Citadel. Yes, it is. And, oh, Yankee Papa's in the house. Hey Yankee, welcome, to the live stream. Jay, this is one of my, friends that I do, some flying with, outside of, DC. Did I do DCS? My cat ate a tree! Oh my gosh. Cat ate a tree. Oh my, that's a really gigantic cat you have there. Oh, and also Yankee, one of the running gags that Jay and I do is sometimes Jay will use his smartphone to type text as a joke, and sometimes some of this stuff I was actually watching something on planes. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes his phone will auto-generate the weirdest text you'll ever see as well. It's part of the running gag we do. Oh, speaking of planes, the last night I actually discovered by accident through YouTube, was looking up some aircraft related stuff, was Area 88, Japanese anime cartoon. It actually was quite interesting. Yes, it does take a lot of artistic liberties, and no, it's not. The storyline's a little bit bonkers at times, but it actually is a pretty good thing. You should build the Hanover. Actually, you could technically do that. The problem is I'm not good at art, but you can actually build real steel ships in this game. You just have to artistically recreate them is the problem. You can make them design and function exactly like it if you want. It's just a matter of doing the dimensions, which can be a little challenging. Or the USS Enterprise. Yes. Indeed. That would also work. I don't know why chat's not showing. And put some F4Us on it. Yeah. I would absolutely be down to do that if I learned how to build planes. I could. Or F6F Hellcats. That also could work. Those are all good ideas, and I would be down for it. The problem is I don't know how to build aircraft. I mean, you can, and people have. I just don't know how to do that yet. I don't know why the chat bar is not working. That is so weird. Is it like a bug? Or it's some swordfish. Yeah, swordfish are a little easier to make. That might be more of realistically what I can aesthetically try to recreate, because it's a box with wings. If it's box shaped, I can do it, you know? I don't know why. What was that terrible British plane? Oh, I know which one you mean. The Barracuda. Yeah, the Barracuda. That's what it was, the Barracuda. Probably the ugliest prop engine aircraft of all time. I like weird and unusual cars and aircraft, but I will agree with everybody. The Barracuda is probably the most hideous. Oh, what's even better than, or worse than that? Than the Barracuda. Oh no! The short Sea-Moo! I haven't seen what that looked like in a while, but I think I did see one once on a Google image thing. That's even worse. Oh god. The Sea-Moo. Oh. That's terrible. The short Sea-Moo. Oh man, that is bad. You sent me a pic? Oh, I gotta see this real quick. Oh! Yes! Oh my goodness, that's exactly how my aircraft look like. Yes, I see what it looks like now. Oh my god. What? It's an actual box with wings. The short Sea-Moo. Yes. That is definitely doable. With my art skills that I've learned up to this point in life, that'd probably be how I designed an aircraft for sure. At least it works. But that's about it. It was described by its pilots as a camel amongst racehorses. Oh yeah, I'd believe it. You better believe it, then. Holy moly. Oh, man. Huh. That's like really great. Oh my goodness. I'm just like dying of laughter over here, you know? There. So, I guess what I'll do then is I'll wrap up this design and try to design another boat as well, because I think I took what I could learn from this boat. I just want to see it fight for a bit. I'm definitely keeping this design just for evaluation purposes as well. No, not the barracuda. Oh no. No, don't worry. I have to learn how the game calculates lift to begin with. Oh no, not the barracuda. It was the oh. Blackbird Firebrand. Oh no! Not the Blackbird Firebrand. Oh god. That one. That's even worse. Oh man. I'm just trying to edit the widget right now just to make it a bit less wide, because I think what's happening is the text chat actually needs to be wider than it is taller. So I'm trying to fiddle with that while I'm trying to figure out what to do next here. Maybe I need to do it like this, perhaps? Oh, wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it chopping that off? Maybe I need to... Ah, here we go. Let's see here. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey, Yankee. Yeah, let's see here. While we're doing that here, Jay said in test pilot and naval aviator Captain Eric Brown's opinion the aircraft was short of performance, sadly lacking in maneuverability, especially in rate of roll. Oh, God. The position of the cockpit, even with the trailing edge of the wing, gave the pilot very poor view over the nose, inhibited his ability to view his target and to land his aircraft aboard a carrier, sufficient for Brown to call it a disaster as a deck landing aircraft. Oh god, that is pretty disastrous if you think about it. The firebrand summed up. That is a disaster. My god. How can you be more disastrous than that? Alright. So while we do that here, I'm going to spawn in some targets for this boat to actually shoot at. Let's do 3 just to test it out here. And spawn them about there. See what happens. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, there's more. Oh, God. There's more. Why would you make such a bad plane? So, development continue to rectify these issues. Oh, yeah, Yankee Buddies Jay's talking about is the Firebird Blackband, which was probably one of the worst naval aircraft the British made. So, while he's doing that, the read from the beginning. Oh, said something before that point. Oh, the Blackbird Firebrand. Yeah. Oh my god. And right now I'm trying to also show some of the action here. Right now I'm engaging 3 test deep water guard bots with a 250mm armor piercing gun. Oh. Let's see, I read from the beginning and said something for me here again since you didn't read. Boy. Hey, Chris. Oh, jeez. This ability while landing was very poor. The tail hook attachment to the airframe was too weak, and the aircraft had a tendency to drop a wing at the stall while landing. Oh, my. Oh. That's terrible. Boy. So Chris, Chris is one of my other friends too. I've talked to quite from time to time. I'm the boss. Oh no. So, while they're doing that here, I was just gonna say, so far, knock on wood, we're winning. This boat is pretty much almost down. The Doom laser that you see here is the particle acceleration cannon. He did. Yes, that boat is definitely dead. So now we got 2 remaining here. One at 88, and the other one's not hit yet. This was just, if you wanted to see what it looks like, Chris, and why Jay said it looks like an Anvil. Like a cold and iron Anvil. This is why. One more boat. It just shot down one more. Now we got this guy right here. What? Let me see if I can use this camera mode. Well, the one was briefly flying, but it got shot down. And yes, you can make flying ships, aka airships, in this game too. Actually, I can spawn one in as well. I think it's the Jacob's treehouse. I'll make it spawn a little closer. Zeppelin bomber. Oh wait, whoops, that's not it. Yeah, you can make a Zeppelin. The Germans used them in World War I. Yes, they did. They absolutely did use them in World War I. Oh, this is not the flying one. I think it was... Oh, whoops. It would help if I actually put airships in. I think it was the Orca. Let me spawn that in too. Ah, here we go. Oh no. I think I bit off more than I could chew. Yeah, here it is, the Orca. As bombers, yes. You could do that. but I kind of overwhelmed my boat because it's not really intended to fight against aircraft. I've been to the Zeppelin Museum where they have a section recreated from the Hindenburg airship, and you can go inside of it too? Oh, wow. That's actually really fascinating. Okay. So let's delete all those and start anew as well. Sometimes the chat box, I've noticed, I might have to look into this. You need more bowfers. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to put that on the next possible idea. So, with that boat, that was actually a good start with hull design. Because the hulls I used to make were way worse than that. What, is there any, I mean, I really like all those ideas of, like, trying to do a Hanover, like, ship and wreck those boats. Yes, it did wreck those bots. I'm just trying to think, like, Don't. What? Oh. Oh, now the chat displayed. That's weird. Yeah, sometimes the chat's a little bit delayed. Get the basics right first. Yeah, that's what I mean. I gotta get the basics right first. So, I think this next one, I'm gonna do like a smaller ship design, but have it anti-aircraft focused to escort that massive block I was showing you. And others as well. I think that's what the next call will be. That's what I'm gonna do next. And it's doable. I just don't know how small I can make it. Getting the basics right is important. Indeed. So, what I'm gonna do is, for from the defs, you can do right click on mirror. You're having dinner. Ah. I already ate for a while as well. The, oh wait. I don't think it was supposed... Oh yeah, I was supposed to use metal at the bottom. First step when building a boat is you build it out of heavier material, especially if there's no material restrictions. If there are restrictions, use lead to weigh down your boat if you're using it out of wood or alloy. And believe it or not, in this game, there's a lot of stupid stuff in this game. Lightweight alloy actually floats more than wood. Concrete. Yes, or you could use concrete. Yeah, there is no concrete in this game, but the closest to that would be stone. That would also work. Stone also would be actually a good viable option. But for this ship's sake, I'm gonna use the bottom as metal. There were concrete ships. Yes, that is right. The British actually came up with a crazy like ice concrete boat design in World War II. It was probably the craziest thing I've ever read was how that saga happened. And it actually worked, which is unbelievable. But they did. Unfortunately, they found out that the cost savings probably weren't as idealized, but it was a cool idea and they made it work. So what I'm gonna do then is, let's see here, probably if I'm gonna make this like a more compact ship, I don't know how much wider. It was made out of Pike Creek. Trying to remember what Pike Creek is, or what it would have been made out of. Think about this wide work. I think just one block wider. The Pike Creek is a frozen ice composite originally made out of approximately 14% sawdust or some other form of wood pulp, such as paper, And 86% ice by weight, 6-1 by weight. Oh, that's actually genius, using sawdust with other wood pulp such as paper, and then use the rest encased in ice by 6-1. Holy moly. I wonder how they determined how much ice per paper would actually work. Well, yeah, the ice does naturally float as well. It would have probably been hard to destroy too if it didn't melt. Ice is pretty hard to destroy militarily because it's so hard. You know, it's naturally thick. It did work. Easy to repair too. That's interesting. So now to make the offset here, I think. Oh. And then do, oh, whoops, that's not it. I want to do, oh, whoops. Ah, there we go, that's what I wanted. I think it was this way? No, it's this way. Ah, yeah, that's what it was. Because I didn't want to make it super massive. Trying to make it more compact. So, probably about this high. Just thinking here. Okay. The hull had to be at least 40 feet thick. The fleet air arm decided that heavy bombers should be able to take off from it, which meant that the deck had to be 2,000 feet, aka 610 meters long. What? Are they mad? Heavy World War II bombers taking off of this ice Pine Creek boat? What? Holy smokes. It's like, good grief. That's insane. It's like, my God. I just don't know what to say, because it's like, that's absolutely genius and also horrifying at the same time that they actually came up with this. It's very cool though. I really like it. Alright, and one more down. I think should do that. That there to make the bottom deck. So part of from the dev's appeal and why I've actually started actively playing this game so much lately outside of doing fight stuff is because there's just so many cool things you can do as well. There we go. Now we got that part. I'll just need to make it just a smidge longer. Like about that long. There we go. And then fill that. So now we got that filled in here. I think, oh, whoops. Whoops, I didn't want that filled in. I just wanted it a little bit, just so I can see what I need to do bow-wise. Now I just need to do the inverse on the other side. Check the height of 4. Yeah, I don't want it to be too high. I just want it to be like 4 blocks high. That's good. Ah, I hate it when I fat finger that button. So if you fat fingered the button that keeps you on the ship, press M, left click on your ship here, then left click on this teleport looking icon, and then press E twice, or E once, or is it B? Tab. Oh gosh. There you go. Ah. Wait, where did it go? Oh, oh, that's where it went. There we go. Sometimes you have to fiddle with this stuff as well. Aye. Ah, there we go. Sometimes it helps to actually put a chair down so this doesn't happen. It's probably what I should have done. There we go. Now if this boat sinks, I don't like fly off into space and stuff. So, sorry about not saying much. It's just sometimes that's just how it works. So, to do the back, I was told to do it in the inverse of the front. So you kind of press middle mouse, right click on the mirror, do it like this. One. No, wait. I almost had it. Hold on. I think it was the other one. I think I had to do, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that, yeah, there we go. That's the shape aesthetic I wanted to do. That works. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And just to do that there. And to fill out the bottom just a bit like that. Just for now. Might modify it a bit more. But so far this is much more compact and now has the shape I was looking for. Okay. Now we just need to design the gun, and then if I have to reshape the hull, reshape the hull. And what I also use under sub-objects is turret templates. And get rid of mirror mode, because otherwise it's going to get confusing. So I want this to face towards the front, of course. You need a 20-inch gun. Funny you say that. You can actually do 20. I think for advanced cannons, which is the inner ground, 4 of them. Maybe for the next build I could try that, but this one I'm trying to make a more practical anti-aircraft focused boat to escort that one you just saw earlier. But I'd be down to do that. That's actually not hard to do. It's just a matter of designing the shape around the gun is what's so difficult. Do like 2 AA turrets here, like this, and then, I don't know. Let's just start with that, make it simple. Try not to overcomplicate it so I don't just go radios out and go, oh wait, what am I supposed to do again kind of thing. But I was going to say for the caliber for the advanced cannon, you can do up to 500 millimeters. And the cram cannons, which I'm very terrible at, is I think in the thousands. Like I think you get like 2,000 millimeters. Because it's like a mortar / heavy high alpha punch cannon. It's fantasy cannon, of course, but you can do up to 2,000 millimeters technically if you use cram. Advanced cannons, you can do up to 500. Oh, do they actually work? Yeah, they probably do. I haven't built ones bigger than, say, 400. Build an actual Star Destroyer. Believe it or not, there actually is people that have done that. I have to look at the community page, but there is somebody out there, I think, on the Steam one, the Steam store page. I think there actually was one I remember seeing one time. They actually built one that looked exactly like a real Star Wars Star Destroyer. I'll have to find it though, because it's a very old build. I don't know if it's compatible anymore or if they updated the blueprint. They did build one though, and I know it exists. The community has built those, at least before. Build a BF-109. Oh yeah, that's doable. It's just a matter of how good the art and how this game handles planes. I don't know how they handle planes in this game, physics-wise, but yes, it is possible. It's just a matter of learning how all that works is the problem. I don't know how to build aircraft yet. Like, outside of the basics. Because this game's AI is not the brightest. But I've seen people build realistic planes in this game too. Not sure if they built that one in particular yet. F-86 Sabre, yeah, jet aircraft are possible as well. I can even show you real quick here, at least the blocks you would use. It would be under air. Here we go. You can have jet engines and scope them with these wings, I think. Yeah, the custom wings. And you can like make it like a delta wing and do that as well. That's really hard to do though. Or it is possible. That I could do that one. I don't know how well it would fly in this game, but yeah, if it's a box, I could probably try. They do have some guides as well, but I never actually read how to make the plane. I just only the short sea moves go crazy. Just an entire fleet of those horrific looking things. I'd be down for it. Maybe when I start learning planes, I'll try to make it aesthetically look like short sea moves. Because it's literally just a box with wings. Yes. Oh, you know what? There is one that we're forgetting. It's from the First World War. It's our favorite meme one. And it is an actual real plane name, too. The British with their names sometimes is great. It's grand. It's so great. Alright. Spin rack. If you want to see a specific replica in From the Depth, it is probably already made and posted on the workshop. Oh, hey Spinny Rack. This was one of my From the Depth's mentors from Discord. He taught me how to build the bolt hulls, or at least the basics of building the bolt hull, recently. And he is right. There probably is people that have done this. It is cool to do it on your own though, but yes, there is also that option too. And welcome to the stream, Spinny Wreck. Let's see here. Right now I'm trying to build a smaller boat per se. I'm just doing a prototype right now. It's going to be like an anti-aircraft focused, well, hopefully a more maneuverable, smaller boat. I'm just doing metal just for now, just to prototype it out. I will be replacing the materials on the surface one at some point. So let's go to the shell design. Let's do the fun stuff. Now that I've got the board stuff, let's get the guns and see if I need to make it wider or smaller as well. Let's see here. 3 meter. Okay. Seems like it fits good so far. That's a good start. It's much better than what I usually did. Alright, so the weird part about this game is they have 2 modes. Sub-objects, main objects. When you place down this sub-object turret block, if you accidentally press the bracket keys at the wrong moment and you place stuff down, it blocks the turret because it's solid and not movable. Right now, it's not solid and it's in sub-object mode. It's probably the weirdest thing you have to get used to in this game, and it took me a long time to figure out how to flip those modes around without it relying on the automatic mode, which it typically will automatically do when you build a new one down. The game's not very, not necessarily not forthright, but you have to scroll down to here with the middle mouse button. This is the surest way you can tell if you're in editing hall or not. And then there's the funky physics that stacking sub-object causes. Oh yeah. The lore of this game is deep. Pun intended. It really is. There's a lot of history with this game that a lot of people don't know, and I'm still discovering some of the lore too. Like, before I started playing this game, there used to be a resource called diamonds in the adventure/campaign mode, for example, and certain weapon systems worked vastly different than they do now. That's just one small part of this game's community and lore. Now let's see how that looks. Okay, so far that's good. Okay, that's actually what I wanted. Perfect. So now I can just do this here. A sub-object on a sub-object can phase through the main hull of the vessel without a care in the world. What? You can sub-object phase shift through the main hull? What is this, Star Trek? Oh my God. That's really cool though, but what? This is like Star Trek stuff we're talking now. Phase shifting objects. Wow. That's quite fascinating. Oh. And then, let's see here. Gauge cooler. Like that. And then put them down like this. Got more cooling units down. So right now, I'm just doing a prototype anti-aircraft gun build. In case if you weren't here, spin rack when I said that. And it's probably not the most volumetric efficient design, but it's getting better from the old days. The old days, this would be a lot worse aesthetically even. I'm starting to recognize these shapes a little more often. I wouldn't say I'm an expert in any sense of the word, though. There are people that have way more experience, such as Spinrack, the man himself, who has said about the sub-object things. He probably, if I remember correctly, told me has more than 1,000+ hours in the game, or at least the equivalent experience of that, and it's a lot. So, let's see here. Around 2,000 hours. Yes. So, if you have any questions that from the desk related while he's around, ask him, because I won't know most of the answers, if at all. What's this required action? So, I never really messed with this. I have nearly 3,000 hours in once. That is true. Well, that is true too. This is This is interesting. I don't know what caliber shell. I have a quick question for you, Spinrack. If I'm doing a anti-aircraft, anti-missile dedicated aircraft, other options from the depth knowledge would be other YouTubers like Omis Futil. He also has a Discord server that's extremely helpful. Yes, and that's how I learned as well. I'm trying to think what caliber would be good for shooting at aircraft for this one. I guess you could do like 90mm, perhaps, and make it like 4-barrel. And then what I can do then is put an AA what just for dual purpose was an AA would be a 50 millimeter. Really? 50? Okay. You can try that out. And then under advanced kit I need to put the barrel in. So do that here. Then a muzzle brake and bore evacuator. Because you could use the belt-fed automotors to get lots of RPM in a more dense package. Ah, yes. That's what I was thinking. That could also work. So I'll do that. So I'll just stack these guys here. Like so. And then put some on the front here. Excellent. And then I'll just put these solid clips here. Whoops. Sometimes I think I should move this chat bar. I'm not very good with this text box fitting on the game sometimes, I've noticed. Huh. Oh, whoops. That's the orb box. Ah, there we go. I think I need to change the text color too, because it's a little hard to read. So I'm gonna change that as well. And then make it a little darker. Oh, this module highlight boot text blends right in. Yeah, it tends to do that, I've noticed. So I'm gonna change that real quick. Font settings, let's change that to orange. Alright, there we go. Let's try that. Right around here. Okay. Alright, now that I applied that change, let's put these ammo clips in here. And the reason why I use solid instead of the non-solid is it saves on GPU and CPU usage. And when you're building massive ships, it may not matter much for the ships I'm building, but some of the really big builds, you render all these shells like loading in. It can really hurt your CPU GPU combo, but you have to get really big for that to happen. It's just generally friendly advice to not use the empty ones. So now I need to put in the ammo input feeder. Put those there. Then put these solid clips here. And put more feeders here. Like so. I mean, this part is a lot of fun. I do like doing this in front of the devs. This is actually probably my second favorite part outside of the action to do. Let's see here. How many parts do we need here? Let's make it for a given caliber 50. Let's see here. Anti-air 50mm Mark 1. I don't know how many parts to really put in this thing, to be honest, but let's see here. Use Sabo head, I think. I don't know what to reuse for the head. I mean, outside of Outside of, not hollow, yes, flak or frag head, I don't know what other head would really work. I mean, you could... HE heads wouldn't work because the caliper's too small. You could use a 20 shell part. What? Really? Okay. I'll try it. Holy moly. That's a lot of parts. Oh, I didn't even know you could do this. I thought there was like a size restriction. 20 times 50 equals 1,000. Wait, so you mean to tell me you need a jag tiger? Yes, we need to use a jag tiger. We need to use a 128mm. Yes. A jag tiger would definitely work. Actually, joking aside, you actually gave me an idea for the secondary gun. The whatchamacallit, the gun in the back, I would suggest using an armor-piercing head if you care for AA. Yes, this gun's going to be the anti-aircraft. So, armor-piercing head. Okay, try that out. The heavy head makes for a better C-Wiz. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jay, this is where the game gets really, like, throws logic out the window. Because there are actual, in this game, you can use... I did know about Sabo, but I didn't know you could use armor piercing or heavy head for anti-aircraft duty for the smaller caliper. Some of the big calipers, most planes are made from solid metal and dreams. Wouldn't HE be better for flak shells? Yes, you are correct though. Right. But this is from the devs. From the devs, they use... yeah. In real life, it would be like massive overpen too. And from the devs though, the AI design, they put metal in the aircraft. So how this game works penetration mechanic wise is kind of all over the place. Yeah, and because you could use ridiculous amounts of engine power to lift way more than what could be flown in real life weight wise, you can do some really crazy stuff. And yeah, that would also work too. Flak still has its place in this game. It's just not as commonly used if you want a dual purpose gun to shoot down aircraft and missiles, which is what this gun's going to do at 50mm. The one in the back, I was thinking of making like a dual purpose flak / light craft gun. This one in the front's going to be anti-missile / aircraft kind of gun. So, let's see here. I think I need to put solid warhead bodies in here. Like that. Flak is good for you. Oh yeah, that's right, because my chat... I don't know why there's always like this weird delay with the chat box today. I have to figure that out in the future, why it just keeps doing that. I think it's just because of how the stream broadcaster works. So, I put an armor-piercing head as the cap, solid warhead bodies as the body. Do I just put the rest as gunpowder, or do you think I could put something else in here? Because the values right now is enough to penetrate metal, which is around, I think, the 40s. Which I know in real life you wouldn't be able to do this at the given caliper, but this is from the devs physics, which definitely doesn't follow reality. Looking at the stats, you would be able to find the AP times KD value. Oh, expected. Okay. So the expected KD armor piercing damage is 21,448. We want that number to be big. Okay. So right now it's at 21,000. Maybe you can make it a little higher. Oh no, that makes it worse. Maybe get rid of one more. There we go. Oh wait, so I need at least 2 solid warhead bodies. So if I go down to 2 solid warhead bodies with a 20-part 50mm, I improved it to 55.7 expected piercing with a KD of 22,791. Really simple way to make an effective kinetic round. Oh, whoops. It would help if I put the full propellant amount. That is interesting, though. Yeah, this is a really fast shell, too. Holy moly. An effective range is 5,096 meters. Jeez. Yeah, so this is actually good because if I remove that, the value drops too much. So maybe add one more perhaps just to see. No, that makes it worse. Okay, we'll keep it like that for now. 1 armor piercing head and 2 solid warhead bodies. Make sure all the propellant amount's full. And then we'll close that out. Hit next intake. Assign. Assign to all intakes. Perfect. Now, what I need to do is to put down I'm tired. Oh, yeah, it is, but also not tired. Oh no. Tired but not tired. It's tiredception. Whoops. Would help if I make the ammo boxes just a little bit different here. There we go. Oh, it would help if I actually had a pump as well. There we go. Okay, now I have that there. Now I just need a control block for the wheel and the fire control computer. There we go. That's also allowed me to test to make sure I actually built the turret right. So far, so good. Okay, now I can actually go onto the turret here. Let's check the stats real quick before adding recoil dampeners. Oh, that's really good rate of fire there. 680 rounds a minute. You need to build the ZOW. That actually would be a cool project to do as well, is to build the Japanese cruiser ZOW. I could see that actually working in this game, because it's the right firepower and torpedoes and all that. That actually would be a cool idea as well, is to try to build something like that. That actually would work in From the Depths. Because it has so many multiple weapons. Because check the same workshop. Oh, come on, man. It's giving me good ideas to try out or consider doing. Alright. But joking aside, 680. Oh, whoops. 680. Alright, let's see how fast this crazy gun goes. Now that I did that here. Oh yeah, that definitely works. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Yeah, die, seagulls. This is what you get for eating my grandfather's sandwich back in the early 2000s. Well, it definitely works. Confirmed. Seagulls. Seagulls, annihilated. My grandfather, who hasn't been with the family for decades. One detail about belted loaders is that it cannot load and fire at the same time, so they will stop to reload eventually. Now put 4 of these on your ship. Some experience. Actually, that could give me an idea, but oh, that would make it really big. But I like the idea. I'm definitely gonna try that in the future, is to put more of these on there. I have to first absorb all this recoil, because holy moly. It's a lot. I mean, the recoil thing on is insane. I have to put recoil absorbers on here so it actually is more accurate. Put 4 of them on to get the Selesk experience. That would actually be cool to do too. I mean, there's just so many ideas you could do in this game. I really liking the feedback on those ideas. Does the gun have enough cooling? I sent you the perfect music for using this ship. Alright, let me see. Yep. Auto Eurobeat. Let's see. Oh god. Yeah. Oh my god, that's great. Oh. Oh, whoops. Ah, you're right. I didn't realize it was piping that through. Oh. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Yeah, probably not much more than that. The golden rule is 30 seconds. No, but in all seriousness, you are correct. That I had this. I just realized that I still have my don't want to deal with copyright. No, ideally not. So that was just a little bit of taste of what Jay was referring to, inadvertently not realizing that I had the volume set to anything I play, music-wise, or desktop-wise for that matter, because it's capturing everything I'm doing. Mama Susan will come and slight you. No, not that. I would just say, but it was just a prank, bro. That's good. Oh my. Maybe I could put like a larger recoil absorber here. Like that. My goodness. Also, the coin limit is at 680. I probably could figure out a way of doing more maybe, but not in this such compact space for now. Oh man, this is really tight. Oh gosh. I don't know how many more recoil absorbers I could even fit on this thing. It's producing so much recoil, I don't know if this thing's gonna even be accurate. Can I put... Oh, interesting. I can actually put that there. Well, now the recoil absorption is better, but not by a lot. Still at 5,100 out of that there. Let's see if that actually works. Let's find out. Oh. Well, it is working. Oh, now it's already getting inaccurate. So for the first 6 seconds, it does actually keep it very accurate, but then after that, the recoil starts going off the charts. Oh boy, the weapon's gonna be like crazy inaccurate after that point. So maybe what I can do is try to sneak some on the underside, like this. Well, would help if I actually mounted it right. Like that. Perhaps. Let's see. Yeah, I could actually do that. Let's see. 6 meter? Yeah, 6 meter. Let's do that. Perfect. Do like that there. Okay. 6,500. Ah, so close yet so far. There we go. Now I have just enough. I think I should be able to continuously fire. Let's see here. Oh. There we go. There we go. Now I can actually see the stat bar. It should keep pace for more than like 6 seconds. So far, so good. Yeah, it's working. That's nice. Yep. Okay. I think the boat gets the point. That's gonna sustain. It's just enough recoil dampeners. All right. Excellent. Now we can somehow up armor this turret design. Make sure I have that on there. Oh. Okay. Let's see here, like that. And then perfect. So then it just put some beams down here, like so. Okay. Make sure. Okay, perfect. That still works. Alright, so now I can actually put some heavy metal, some metal for the actual hull part. Right here. Not bummer, this part right here. Just for now, I mean, it's not gonna look nice, but it's just a start. It's still a work in progress, so the niceties will come soon. If ever. Just wanted to at least cover up some of the, you know, explosion prone, what should we call it? Like that. Okay. Just for now. Let's see. Okay. Air beats are the best for fighting ships. Make those guns secondaries. This actually wouldn't be too bad as a fast-fired secondary on a bigger ship. That actually would be a viable option too. First, I want to make sure I actually get this up and running. Build. Prussian. The World War II one. Yeah. Once I get these air-to-aircraft guns working, that'll probably be the next project. I just want to make sure I actually finish one first. I'm just trying to make a simple anti-aircraft boat, and now we're going with Prussians. So you can feel useless. The wild. Oh no, the Wells one. So you can feel useless. Oh no, not that one. That one's useless. Oh no. Not the useless version. I thought you meant the good one. And then put beams here, like so. Hey, this actually is looking pretty good. Turn to editing hall mode. Oh my god. Wait, why isn't it letting me build back here? That's weird. Ah, there we go. That's why. Oh no. Got stuck on a block somewhere. Oh, I see. Okay. Where did I get stuck? Right here. Okay. Ah, bummer. Can't do that close. Alright. And this wall right here. Okay. There we go. Now we got that turret almost set. Now I just need to figure out here. Just do something like that. And just up armor this bottom part right here. Like so. Excellent. Okay, let's save this boat real quick just to make sure. So I'll name it AA Smalley. Alright, so the back gun, now I can do that part right here. Oops. It would help if I actually put it in the center of the boat. Center line that. Perfect. Center line. This one will be a 100. I also got her premium economy. It's so cute. And the other guy is a salamander species in Florida. What? Huh? Oh my. Salamander species in Florida. Oh boy. Oh boy. Trying to think. I just drew a brain fart because I'm trying to think, like, how do I build this one? Well, okay. So if I do that here, just do that wide here, then do the cooling splitter, like so. In the back here, like this. And then do the gauge increasers like this. And then the coin units like so. Yeah, I have to make these pretty compact, so whoops. Okay. What did I do here? Oh. Yeah, that's right. I kind of did this here. Wait. Catnip, tea, and the mighty ducks in the Bible that I don't think so much for the update on the stimulus checks to be mailed out today again for your support. For your support ticket for the Spitfire 3 times magnifier combo? What? What happened to your phone, man? Your phone's texting is so weird. What the actual... Oh my, the craziness, man. That is like the craziest ever. Oh my goodness. The second coming to Christ is the best time to plant grass in the... to plant grass in the Bible? What? Okay. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Just trying to figure out, like, how do I gonna build this one? Let's see. Okay. Mr. 4 kills. The most of my life is a sub for the next few months back. What? Oh my. That's like the craziest thing ever, man. Just trying to think. As I'm trying to build this idea here, this is probably not the most efficient Tetris you'll ever see, because it isn't. Let's see here. Wait, A. Barrels 4, 8, 2, 4. Okay. And then the APS, we're gonna have 4 barrels at 100. Garbage the Bible say no to the doctor today, tomorrow. It's the second time I played with the staff meeting at the top of the line of the credit union in Somalia. There's credit unions in Somalia? What? Say no to the doctor today, tomorrow. What? Oh, jeez, I almost dropped my water trying to figure out, like how... I didn't even know credit unions existed in Somalia. That's news to me. I mean, I know they have banks, obviously, duh, but I'm like, credit union? Oh. Freaking pirate ship is that the relationship between temperature and pressure washer pump oil change for the second coming of Christ. What? I don't know what the pirate ship has to do between a relationship between temperature and pressure washer pump oil changes for the second coming of Christ. Oh my. I guess apparently pirate ships and washer pump oil changes have a new in. It's like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna do a frag hefty shell here. Let's see here. And then do the offset cone here to like 70 degrees or 85. Yeah, let's do like 80. Let's try that. No, 82 to get to there. Oh, okay. Maybe we can make this actually even bigger. 18. Maybe you can make this like an 18-piece head here. Material for the update on your desktop icons are the best time strategy for me and my fam. Has a new pace to be like God. Bless your into dudes, and then they understand that you are going through this? What? What? The actual... I don't even know what to say on that. I'm just like, what the... Goodness. This is like probably the strangest thing I've seen your phone do. I suggest getting that rest you mentioned you need to show this. Oh yeah, that's right. So it's kind of a thing Jonas will do sometimes, Jay will do sometimes is his smartphone auto types sometimes these messages, and apparently with some of his commonly used text, it could create very interesting storylines. My favorite one was the freaking pirate ship. That's the relationship between temperature and pressure washer pump oil changed for the second coming of Christ. That was probably that was my favorite one for this one. The close second was what was the second one? Oh, tomorrow is the second time I played with the staff meeting at the top of the at the top of the line of the credit union in Somalia. I'm like, what? So I need 2-meter clips here. Okay. Let's see here. So now I just need a 2-meter. Put a bunch of those down. Put this down here. And then put this here. Oops. And then go from there. Sign. And then get rid of this one. Put in this. Let's see here. So I did that here. And I did... Well, either way, I should get around to figuring out what I'm having for dinner. Good luck. Well, thank you, Spinny Rack, for stopping by. And hopefully this wasn't an indirect reference. Cat food. Cat food. What? Cat food? Oh my. Let's see what we got here. 38.2. Okay, and how many shells is this? 19 out of 127. Well, I definitely don't need more ammo racks then. I can just get more autoloaders to bump up this rate of fire. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. 50 rounds a minute. Quote limits to 50. That's better. Now I just need a few more. There we go. See what the rate of fire is now. 55.8. Okay. 55.8 is pretty good here. Start with that. Perfect. So now we got that going. So just have to figure out next to do the recoil dampening, because that's a very important part of making these cannons work. If you don't have recoil absorption, you might as well not use them. Otherwise, they're pretty much useless without them. And yes, they do add to the cost, but it's a very vital part of the game. Also affects your shell accuracy too, because you want to be able to actually hit stuff. And from the depths, it's actually important. Or in most games that involve this kind of stuff, for that matter. Okay, now let's do 2, 3, okay. Let's add a few more ammo racks here. Or not ammo racks, autoloaders. There we go. Just to get the rate of fire just up a little bit more. Okay. Now we got to 85.2. That's really good. 85.2. Now we doubled the effective firepower there. but now the recoil has to be readjusted, which is fine. Kind of expect that. The faster rate of fire you go, of course, the more recoil absorbers you have to do. You know, it's part of the game balancing. Yeah, there we go. Got that there. Excellent. And just in case, put 2 in the back here. Wait, what's the rate of fire of this thing again? 85.2. Alright. So now we got that settled. Now I just need to up armor it, and then I can do some testing. Because the other basic building blocks will tune and optimize at some point as well. I actually do want to use this boat. So let's make sure, do some vertical stacking here. Okay, perfect. Now that we got that there. Now we just need to figure out what to do on the side of the boat. Which we can obviously fill this part right there. And then lop off. No. I have to figure out how to reshape the bow there. At some point. Let's see here, huge propeller circular. This monstrosity looks like one of those flak barges from War Under Naval. Yes, it does. Now that I think about it, it actually does look like a flak barge. Except a bit shittier because, well, I'm not very good at art yet. It actually does look like a flak barge. It does actually, you're right, it does actually look like one of those World War II German flak barges. And they did exist. If you're wondering like what we're talking about, they actually built square-shaped boats that were designed strictly for anti-aircraft duty. I don't know how effective they were, but they definitely had a lot of guns. And yes, that was an actual thing. It'll have to be refined over time, that's for sure. I'm very certain I could get this to look a little bit better. I'm just trying to get the building blocks down for now. Because, I still haven't really optimized the whole thing. Just like a square barge with 88 flags everywhere. Yes. It is actually a good point. That is actually kind of where I got the idea from. If I want to be brutally honest. Let's see. Now I just need the resources. So I need cargo container. Guess put it here for now. And then need some fuel for the engines, which you can put anywhere, which is actually kind of funny. And then ammo parts box, which, where did I put those? Put them here somewhere. Ah, here we are. Okay. There we go. And let's get that sub-object mode here. Whoops, that's not it. Where's the prefab mode? Where did I put it? I think it was this one. And I think you can, I think I could stack, no. Ah, there we go. Now just need to get some engine power here. And then I just need to get the exhaust blocks on here. And then this boat should at least be able to be drivable soon. How soon? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how the heck to... Did I mess up the pipe somewhere? Not connect. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to connect the engine in. Would help, wouldn't it? There we go. 24,000 engine power. Not too shabby. Yeah, and then get rid of this fab so I don't get confused. Yeah, I'm doing some older designs here that don't really make any sense. There we go. Okay. And then I'll just put some pipes down. Make this exhaust block here. So I know how high to make this here. That way it vents out. Excellent. Now that I have those exhaust blocks piping out, I can put down some prototype metal beams so the boat has at least some armor. For this material. It's not going to be a lot, but at least it's something. Wait a minute. Why isn't it? There we go. Just trying to get it so you can have some protection for the engine so it doesn't instantly get KO'd because it has no metal beams down. And you might be wondering, why on earth am I using so much metal? Outside of material cost and weight, the only other armor that's better than metal per block is heavy armor, but it's also really expensive and it's, well, like the name implies, it's really heavy. And I do occasionally recommend using it, but depends, you know. So now we got this here, and that's protected. Oh wait, that's protected. Here, have the fuel tank set on fire just like a German battleship in one of warships. Now the hull really is made out of kerosene because the fuel blocks are exposed. Oh god. Best design ever. Just have your boat have fuel blocks exposed and stuff. There we go, and then put a beam down here. Hey, that worked. This is like a German high-tier battleship. Yes. That would be the perfect, like, dank joke. Is the build a ship like World of Warships does with the German battleships and have like the fuel box on top of the deck so it catches on fire and explodes instantly. Oh my god. That would be too... That actually would be pretty hilarious now that I think about it. Just like a high-tier German. And remember, when you play World of Warships, the best ships in the game are the high-tier German battleships. They're always good. They always win. There's no dispersion inaccuracies. They always are on target and they hit for massive damage. Oh wait. Joke. Outside of the joke though, there is a few good high-tier non-premium ships, but they usually aren't battleships. There's a good reason for that. And this is for random battles, not for ranked or certain clan war titles and stuff. Sometimes they can do okay there, but they're very situational dependent. Oh my goodness. So now, as we put this around. Okay. Now I just need to up armor this turret here. Now that we got that all settled. Just have to do one last thing after up armoring this turret, is doing a test AI thing. So continually refine the project. Because it's definitely going to need a lot of refinement already. Yeah. There we go. There we go. And put that there. And they both spin. Perfect. Now I just need to put AI blocks on them. That way the computer actually will use them. Excellent. And then this guy right here. Put it in front so it actually uses it. And now, just need to do a little bit of refinement here of the boat itself. Now that I got all the metal work down, now I can actually use lighter material of some sort, which is alloy beams, at least for the upper deck part. And then put some here. And then put some here. Why isn't it? Huh. That's strange. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's why it wouldn't let me. Because it's... Sometimes with certain blocks you have to remove some just to see what's going on, and then it will let you. That's what I've also noticed. Yeah. Perfect. That'll make the ship a little bit lighter too, so it actually might float more often. At least removing some of the metal weight and stuff may actually help. There we go. That'll definitely help. Yeah, now the mass is lower, which is good. Now I just need to find a spot for the AI to actually drive the boat, because that's actually kind of important. And then also do a detection. Make the AI right here. And then put the mainframe down. Wireless transmitter. The snooper for the wireless detection. And what else do we need? The card slot. And then an AI plug and play card. Circle and ship AI. And then also need some general processing power so it actually can do stuff. So otherwise it won't do anything. That'd be even more dumb. Okay. Add, let's see here. See here. What? Do that there. Then, yeah, minimal approach angle. Let's just put these to 0. Ignore altitude. And put height. Max altitude 10. And height above water 1. Turning circle to 65. Maneuver. We'll add 1. Ship or tank. I'm gonna name it ship. And then ideal pitch angle is 0. Allow hover. And then see here. Oh, yeah, we need the PIDs as well. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, I don't need 2 AIs. Why do I have 2 AIs here? I mean, you can build more than 1 AI, but there's no point in doing that. So, at least for this build, for now. There's also pitch. Propulsion roll. Now we got that all there. Now I should be able to do all that. Then propel it forward. Oh my. Well, it definitely accelerates, that's for sure. Holy moly. Well, it definitely floats. Albeit very awkwardly floats, but hey, it works. So the next thing to do is do a detection block here. Like this. And then what you do is have, like, say, a radar, that, camera, IR, and passive sonar. Yeah, I'd probably need that in 6 and 7. Perfect. And then for 8, we need that and wireless receiver. Awesome. And then on 0, we actually do use metal for this. So put some metal beams down. Like so. And then put some more metal beams down. Because you gotta beam me up, Scott. Oh god, now I'm thinking of Beam Me Up Scotty from Star Trek. Okay. This, and then put that back there. And now we put a coincidence rangefinder in the back. Make sure it's faced forward, which it is. And then put a wireless receiver. Put it in the back here, like so. Then put the radar 90 here. Like that. And then camera on top. And the camera 90 right here. And then need to put some metal beams down so it doesn't blow up instantly. At least for a little bit. Oh my god, the boat is going to space. Like, it really wants to go to space. I think I need to put a metal keel or something down here. So I fix that real quick with some heavy lead. So let's put some lead right around, yeah, right around there. That way the boat will actually do that. So let's try that there. You know, let's try putting that big of a lead block down to see if that actually works. Maybe I don't need that much lead.
Moving out.
Yeah, let's see if I can make it move out. Put that there. Got the lead down. Now it's actually moving, which is good. I never thought I'd be doing this today, to be honest, but here we are. Oh wow, the boat's going really fast. I think I have too many propellers. So I'm gonna actually reduce some of these propellers just by 2 perhaps. I think having too much thrust is actually probably not a good idea. So let's remove 3 of them and see what happens. Okay, that's a bit better. And then modify the AI here. Let's see adjustments here. Maybe do 0. Okay, there we go. Now we got that there. And the reason why I'm doing this detection turret thing is because if you don't have detection, well, there's no point in playing the game because it only can shoot at what it can see. If you're not controlling the boat, the weapons don't know who's where and who's who, for that matter. So it's very important you do detection gear in addition to what all the other stuff you need to do. And they have their pros and cons, just like with anything in this game. Some detection components are better than others for certain situations. And at the end of the day, you just have to find a compromise at some point and go from there. Also, a cool thing you can do in this game is you can have metal port to up armor the lens of the coincidence and the visual cameras. So that way, you don't have it going exploding every time you get hit. It's very handy. It's the weirdest object you can use in the game, in my opinion, but it works. And in real life, yeah, you can do that as well. But it's just something I never expected in a game like this. Learned that also from the community as well. Okay. Make sure got all that protected. Good. Now I just need to, let's see here. Just need to keep on building random stuff everywhere. Oh my god, this is aesthetically a nightmare. The art is not on the forefront today. Let's just put it that way. Oh my god, this poor boat is like all over the place. Maybe I need to make the front way just a bit more. That might actually help. So let's actually put metal right here, because I think that's what part of the problem is. Maybe to weigh the boat down a bit more. And then protect the computer with metal blocks for now. Like so. Oh, jeez. Put that there. Wait, what's this one doing? That's doing pitch. I need to do roll. Yeah, now we're on a roll. Heh, pun intended. Okay, now that we got that settled, now we can just put these metal beams here to protect it. And now, put those there. Let's see here. Deploy and wait. Okay. Well, for now, this will just have to do. So maybe see here with lead. Maybe I should remove the lead now that I think about it to see what happens. And maybe perhaps remove more of these thrusters. And just have 3 propellers instead. Okay, that seemed to help. Now we got that all situated. Let's see here. Blocks, lightweight. Do that here. Building stuff is fun. I actually love doing this. This is actually kind of the stuff I miss doing, to be honest. Alright. Okay. Now I just need to up armor this part right here. Or at least put some armor here. Holy smokes. Okay. Now that I did that, maybe I could put like a turret here, perhaps? And then put in a simple weapon. Put in like a quintuple 40 mil there. And put an AI all in one here. And then save this boat design and test it out against some aircraft. See what happens once I do some final checks here for very effective quality assurance controls. Or not so quality assurance controls, for that matter. Oh my goodness, yeah, this turret neck definitely needs up armored, that's for sure. Holy mother. It's gonna need a lot of work, this design. I didn't think this design would also take so many interesting turns and shapes. Some of which is pretty crappy, I will admit. This is definitely my least aesthetically pleasing design. But let's see what we got here. So I think the next thing to do is maybe fix the offsets. Wait, what's the offsets? So it's a little more stable, per se. Or at least something like that. Because I think what I could do is get rid of some of these blocks right here and trim it out a bit. Make it a little bit thinner in that regard, so it doesn't need so much metal. To a point. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of that. And then make it a little less hefty too. Maybe reduce some of the awkwardness of this boat. Not make it so blocky, for that matter. There we go. And do an offset right, offset left, offset right. See, an offset right would do. We're trying to get these shapes down. Ah, there we go. Make this a little more effective in that regard. Perfect. And then do like a little bit offset left there. And then put this here. Like so. Oh my. Wait. Oh no. Hold on. That doesn't make any sense. See if this helps. Well, it's doing something. I don't know why it's sinking more, but it definitely is helping more. Guess we'll just need to put some more lightweight alloy here. That way it actually floats. Oh yeah, need to do 3 meter. There we go. Perhaps I can make this part not so heavy. That'll probably help. And then I can put more water thrust propellers here. Like so. To do that there. Now I just need to figure out what slope to use here. Oh, wait. Ah! I think I figured it out. That's what was missing. Now I'm getting it. Just need to connect this pointy bit right here. Whoops. With these offsets. That'll help. Ha! Yes. This was the thing I was missing. And then put like 1 meter slope there. Oh shit. The power just blitzed. Oh boy. That was crazy. And then, while that happens, let me make sure I save this boat real quick. I don't know, guys. That was very strange power outage moment. It was very brief blip, but still. That was pretty weird. Let's put it that way. Now I'm starting to get a better bolt hole here. So you put this down. Probably the strangest hole design I've done in a while. That's for sure. And then what I can do is just keep fixing the drag here. It's not the prettiest looking hole, that's for sure. Like, holy moly. This is a very interesting bow design, I would say so myself. But the good news is it's starting to actually behave more like a boat instead of just sinking the whole time. Using these offsets really are handy. I can show you that. There we go. And then just start doing this here. And then what I'll do to make this float more is put an air pump here. Haha. There we go. Now it's floating. It shall live. That's what we need to do. I know I'm not the most exciting person ever, but it is very therapeutic designing these boats and stuff. It's not going to win any aesthetic competition, let's just put it that way. It's never designed to be anyways. If it works, it works. That's how I view it. If this hideous boat can actually do something that I'm hoping it does, that's mission accomplished. And yes, that was a very blunt humor reference to something else. But yes. Now we got that there. Now we just need to redo this part of the hull. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna do those there. Okay. Wow, this is probably the weirdest haul I ever did. Because I'm kind of confused how I came up with this in the first place. It's like, yay. Well, it's working. That's for sure. So it does float now. It's actually efficient-ish. Okay. Yes, I am being lazy and I'm putting single blocks down. Not something you want to do all the time, but I can't really be bothered to do the math right now. I just want this thing to actually work. So, now that I got that idea, let's fix the back real quick and then see if that helps too. 3, 4. I mean, it doesn't have to be as pointy. But it does need to float better. That's for sure. Okay. Maybe that didn't work. Okay. Well. I guess what I could do is precisely make it worse. How can we make this work? Yes. And then just do a little bit of finagling there. There we go. And get rid of these two blocks right here. Then maybe make the back not float like that. And then now it's actually moving. A miracle. You actually got the boat to actually drive. It lives. Gosh, sometimes you feel like a mad scientist playing this game. It's like, it lives. This strange contraption that's not artistic. It's designed by somebody that doesn't know how to draw. It lives. Oh my god, this thing looks so shit. It may be utter crap, but I'm very appreciate the people that have joined through this chat and stuff, because man, gave me good motivation to actually keep on going and stuff. Oh, whoops. It's a submarine. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Beatles. I wonder if I could paint it yellow. That would actually be pretty funny. For copyright reasons, I cannot sing the actual song. But if you ever heard of We All Live in a Yellow Submarine, just look that up sometime. It's actually a great song by the Beatles. It's a loopy, silly song that some people have tried to think it meant something else, which I don't know. But that did give me an idea. Thanks, Jay. I have an idea. What if... Can I paint? Let's see what happens. Can I... Oh no. How do you paint in this game? No, that's not it. Where's the paint option? Oh, whoops. Where did that paint go? Where did that paint button go? Ah! There we go. Paint color? No. Huh? Where's the paint? Select. Huh. Oh, whoops. I think I found it, sir. This and free paint. Let's see here. Yes, I've discovered the paint. It works, Jay. It works. I can paint it a yellow submarine. It actually works. Oh my god. It actually works. Holy smokes. Well, it's definitely a yellow submarine now. Eat your heart out, Beatles fans. This thing is indeed a yellow submarine. Special thanks to Jay for suggesting it's a submarine. And I also like to thank my sponsor at Boxspace, the new in thing for designing websites that you've heard a million times. It's a box and it's a square. There you go. It's a box. Now I just need to find the paint button again. Ah, there we go, free paint. And do that there. I'll paint the parts that I think I need to change. It's definitely gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of them. Whoop. This part might need to change here too. But hey, it's a yellow submarine. God, yellow submarine. I wish I could sing it, but I think even singing a popular song from the 1960s might upset YouTube. I don't know. I would like to try that sometime though, just for curiosity, if they actually would do a copyright for singing a song that's from the 1960s. I don't think most people would want to hear my singing voice anyways. I was told it sounded like utter garbage. Actually, it's actually funny because I very if ever actually sing, which makes it even compounds the problem even more. Yeah, this part I think I need to change too. Take a good, cool screenshot. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Where is this mass and bully going? The mass is here. Oh. So the mass is here. Okay, that's where the center of mass is. Maybe I need to find a way of shifting it forward. Like maybe I need to put lead down here. Oops, that's rubber. That would not help. Let's check the drag coefficient here. Maybe one more lead block like that. And then put some lead right here. Perhaps? Oh, you know what? Maybe this is why. Probably need a little more weight in the back, which probably would help too. Let's try that out. There we go. It's a little bit better. Oh my god. This is so ridiculous. I never realized this project would take... Wait, what is it now? Oh my goodness. 2 hours? What have I done with my life? But hey, here we are. It's not even take me 4, so at least that's a start. Wait, why is this... Oh. Oh why. I think I need to... Ah. Oh, okay. Wonder why... You know what, I'm gonna look into the AI, because I think I messed up something in the AI control panel. Maybe I should make max altitude 20. And then for maneuver, additional PID, no. Guess that's okay. Don't know why. Well, anyways, I'm gonna save this vehicle and test it out. I think it's time to test this thing out. Make him an easy airship, like an Atlas. Spawn it and see what happens. Ah, I hate when I do that camera. Aha, there you are. Oh, it's definitely working. Holy moly. I mean, granted, this is against it easy, but it's definitely hurting him. Holy smokes. Ah, there we go. Is it actually detecting anything? Wait a minute. Oh no. You know what? I think my detection turret... the detection turret is blocking the rear gun. Oh no. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna redo the detection turret. I'm gonna destroy the enemy vehicle. That pretty much was a good first run. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this detection turret. Because, first of all, it looks like crap. And also, I think it's causing a lot of imbalance issues on the boat, so we'll get rid of this design here. There we go. Huh. What? Oh. There we go. And then I'm gonna see if placing it here. Ha! Painted it yellow. Maybe what I'll do is put it right around here instead. Whoops. Whoops. That's what I'll do. Wait a minute, what happened to the... Huh? What part did I delete in here? the heck? Something I deleted here and I don't know what. Oh. That's interesting. No wonder it wasn't working. Huh. Okay. 79.3. Okay. Let's do 79.3. And then fix that up. Holy smokes. I didn't realize I screwed up my autoloader system here. Alright, let's see here. 82.2. There we go. Now let's see. Okay. So now I just need to figure out where to put a detection turret, because I think the best spot would be right around here. So that's precisely what I'm going to do. And then for this sub-object, I'm going to put 3-axis turret. Or 2-axis. Yeah, let's do 3. And then AI connector, receiver, local weapons controller, and go from there. And then also do something I haven't done in a while, is to edit this one's controller. Let's see here, core, extra constraints, there we go, that's what I wanted. Wait, no. I think it's, yeah, I think I want it to be like that to that. Yeah, I kind of like that to that. And then we'll find out from there. And then, oh, whoops. And then also synchronization, APS, video, idle angle. Whoops, not that high. Idle angle 2 degrees or 1 degree. What else? One core. save. Then let's see here. And then put like 3 here. And then put in the coincidence rangefinder up top. And then some, what? Fat figured that one. That need 2 of them. Although I do want 2 radars that actually point at something. And then here put camera. And on top of that, put an IR cam. Oh, that's where I can't do that. So put an IR camera there. And be good there. Do the decorations here. That there. This here. That there. And this time I'm just going to use lightweight alloy so that way it doesn't go kaboom the whole time. Or the boat just like starts keeling over and all that crap that was doing before. Okay. For now, this will do. Okay, now that we got that all going, there we go, that's more like it. Yeah, I'm telling you, this game does take time, but it is very rewarding. I feel like it might be like, my god man, you spent like almost like 2.5 hours building this stuff. Well, that's fine. Because, to be honest, I think this was well worth learning how to build a more compact ship design. Granted, it does look like but I don't mind it looking like this for now because I'm still learning the game and I want to get the basics down before going hardcore on art and all that stuff. And it also probably would help if I gradually get better at building hull designs. So it's like herpeder. Alright. Let's see here, save that. Alright, let's do another fun test here, shall we? Let's do the Marlin. Whatever that's supposed to be. It's considered a little harder. Oh, it is actually shooting at it. Let's take a look and see how much damage it's doing. Oh yeah, that is some damage. Let's see here. It's definitely engaging. Oh man. Those cram cannons are going. Oh jeez. Okay. Oh no. The turret went kaboom. The 100mm went down. So now it's just the 50mm and this, what was a quintuple 40mm. Now that's firing is the 50mm, which granted is hitting him quite frequently. Let's check the health of him. It's at 81%. Probably, while I'm thinking about it, put some ignition warnings. Like right here. And also, while in progress here, probably should have some repair bots. Like 6 of them to go out there and help fix it. And then what I need to do in designer mode is repair all. There we go. Turret retracking, so the tracking turrets are working. In the meantime, while that's going on, I should probably up armor this guy right here just a little bit. Nothing like too crazy. That way he has like, oh whoops, just like a little bit of protection. Hey, it worked. Holy smokes, the 50mm carried the day. I gotta say, that design actually works really well. Ho ho. Alright, now it's... Okay. Let's see what we got here. Well, so far so good. I'm very pleased with this design though, I will say. Even though it's not the most aesthetically pleasing, this taught me a lot about anti-aircraft. Even though I didn't design it that great, at least it's something, you know. Alright, so let's see here. Where's the 50mm? I'm gonna experiment something with it here. I'm gonna take off this all-in-one weapon controller and make it close in. And then what I'll do is spawn that Merlin again, see what happens. Now this design seems to be doing okay. It's just the rear turret tends to pop a lot, but that's because I haven't really optimized its armor. Alright. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna call it here, guys. It's been almost 3 hours live streaming. So it's like, whew, I think I'm gonna take a break from live streaming. So I appreciate all of you riding along and commenting and all that. I'm gonna save this real quick. This AA design is not the most optimal hull design. I have to really reconfigure how I do hull design. So what I'm gonna do next time is I'm probably gonna focus on the total weapon first and then build the hull around it. I think this will be the last time for a while I'll build the hull first and then fit stuff in between, because I'm thinking now that I see this more clearly, this will probably be the last experimental ship I make that builds the hull first and then the weapons. So thank you so much for watching and commenting, and I think I'll definitely do this again live stream wise at some point. Don't know when, but definitely it's in the cards. I think the From the Depths thing is something I don't mind doing on occasions for live stream. This is Rigsters Journey, signing off, and take care.